Namaste, friends. This is Elle with Sacred Union Tarot, here to do your zodiac reading for March 2022 for the sign of Leo. Now, this is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Cross Watchers. So March 2022, and I'm going to do this zodiac reading a little differently. Let me tell you the decks I'm going to use. You can see I have a lot out, but I'm going to tell you how I'm going to structure it. I'm going to use the Shadowscapes Tarot, Wisdom from the Hidden Realms, the Psychic Tarot by John Holland, the Sacred Self-Care Oracle, the Rumi Oracle. I'm going to use the Empowerment cards and the Traditional Rider-Waite Tarot and the Gilded Tarot by Ciro Marchetti. So we're going to get started, and I have pre-shuffled, so I will shuffle each deck on camera for you because I feel it's really important. So I'm going to shuffle the deck, each deck twice. I also want to just ask that you, for your cooperation, for the exchange of energy for this reading, to go ahead and comment, share, like, subscribe, whatever you need to do to enhance that algorithm of YouTube to be able to get these messages out to others who may need to hear them. I ask for your cooperation in that. And then I will get started. I'm going to structure this that I'm going to do a week at a time. So I'm going to do like a reading for each week. And then at the very end of the reading, I'm going to use the Sacred Self-Care and the Empowerment cards to help give you some guidance on how to kind of manage your physical, emotional, spiritual well-being in order to kind of get through or maximize the opportunities these energies present, but also, here, just for that, root chakra. You know me, if there's a card that stays on the table when I pick up a deck, it's a message. So, we'll get started, and let's see what comes through for you. If you need a private reading, personal reading, please connect with me at the email in the description box. I'm happy to arrange that for you. Okay, so let's get started with the Wisdom from the Hidden Realms for my Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Cross Watchers. What needs to come out, please? One just kind of slid out. It wasn't like aggressively. The Sun Dancers, joyful activity, celebration of life, and abundance. Ooh, and there is a loving relationship here. The Sun being the card of Leo. This is a 32 card, which is a 5. So there's going to be some changes in this first week, but it's going to be happy. There's going to be celebrations. There's going to be a rich abundance, and it's going to be very uplifting energy. So let's pull from the Gilded Tarot and find out what the first week of March has to offer our Leos. Now there is the High Priestess in the reverse, major arcana, major energy, the Two of Swords. So somebody's blocking their intuition, not listening to your intuition. And there is the King of Cups. The Ten of Wands. The Two of Cups. So we have a 2 and a 2. Okay, so let's see. And then we have the Page of Cups, and it came out in the challenge position. Feels like you're waiting on some sort of a message. You want somebody to reach out to you about this relationship. Okay, so what I'm feeling from this first week of March is that somebody has just kind of become more focused on trying to control a situation instead of listening to their intuition and guides. This might be something you need to, what I'm hearing is let breathe. Maybe it's just not time. Detachment. There is an attachment issue here. Somebody is overly attached to a relationship outcome, and because they're not receiving messages from this person, they're starting to feel very heavy energy. And it feels like what you really need to do is just let the situation breathe and focus on yourself for a little bit. Yeah, there's the Strength card. There you are, Leo. Focus on yourself. Tap into your inner strength. You don't need to control this situation. You're waiting for this person to reach out to you, and it's now creating an energy dynamic that is actually repelling them. It's blocking them. You need to just kind of become emotionally attached and focus on you. I knew there was going to be a major arcana. Look at this. Here's the three of the Strength, the Hermit, which means go inward, do some work on yourself. And then here's the Three of Cups energy. That's union energy for me. So both of these cups are being poured into your cup. And then underneath that is the Devil energy. And this is a toxic, this feels like this is what is becoming toxic for you because the attachment is becoming toxic. Remember, everything happens in divine timing. But you need to get into your spiritual, see what you're learning from this. The lesson here is non-attachment to an outcome, to a person, that being soul sovereignty, in your soul sovereignty and your own spiritual well-being is important. That feels like what's going on for the first week of March 2022. So let's pull up these cards. And I'm going to pull from the Rumi deck for the second week of March. Let's see what happens once you learn this lesson, the spiritual lesson of non-attachment and finding strength within your own self to be happy. What else happens for my Leos? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers. Oh, 2 cards. Arise. Yeah. This person's in a very unhappy energy. They feel alone, but remember, you're not ever alone. And Al-Uzza, Star of Venus. This is Venus energy. I'm going to read out of the book and see what that says, because I'm not familiar with this energy. It's a 26 card, and I turned right to it. Isn't that amazing? I am the pure light, my son. I am not a handful of worthless dust. I am not just an empty shell. I am a regal pearl formed in this world. Close your eyes to see and become aware of me. Perceive me with eyes that see the unseen. Come into the mystery to find me. I am a carefree visitor here for you. And that reminds, go within and find your authentic spiritual self. Okay. Al-Uzza, the ancient shining one, also known as the Star of Venus, holds much power and strength. Even a small blessing of her light is more powerful than the fear of thousands, if not millions of people. She is known as a worthy ally in battle of any kind, even a spiritual battle. You must, however, stay aligned with her way, which is not to fight fear with fear, hate with hate, or anger with anger. And that's what it feels like is happening here, is you're afraid of not being attached to this particular person or circumstance, and that fear of abandonment is really starting to kind of crumble your spiritual faith. Trust your path, trust your evolution, even in the face of those around you reacting to it, possibly in fear or discomfort. Trust in the paths of others too, for in truth there is one path, and we are all on it. So this is aligning with your true path. Arise and align. Actually, I'm going to use the Psychic Tarot. Here's the trapped in fear. Did we not just say that? Rest and rejuvenate. This is Four of Swords energy. That was that Hermit. Get in touch with your authentic truth. Balance. This is the 11 card. This is the Justice card. Balance your energy. And then love begins with this Ace of Cups. So by releasing, learning that non-attachment is a higher form of unconditional love, you are now able to really experience authentic love because you are in balance. Spiritual strength. That's that Hermit energy. Not really the Hermit card, but it's the Hermit energy. It feels like it is, this spiritual strength is going to help you overcome this fear. This fear is abandonment. Being without this person. So for the second week of March, there we go. Victory and success. Rest and rejuvenate. Kind of reclaim your spiritual sovereignty, your spiritual strength, and then you'll start to feel more in balance and feel like you are having this victory and success. Finding your authenticity, your spiritual authenticity and your truth is success. Okay. Authority, yeah. That is the Emperor. You're feeling challenged. Here we have material and spiritual prosperity as well as material harvest. Okay. You're feeling challenged. Look at this. Victory and success, material and spiritual prosperity, and material harvest. Once you start to really, what I'm hearing is use the law of attraction. What this card feels like to me is you feel as though instead of manifesting, you have to earn. You have to earn this. Instead of attracting it to you, you have to really go out and fight for it. You know, get yourself into energy that is counterproductive and counterintuitive to the law of attraction. And you feel like this authority figure is somebody that there's like a power that keeps things that you want from you. if that makes sense. So now what you're doing is you're going to overcome this fear-based thinking, and you're going to restore some balance and harmony and be open and receptive now to divine will, as well as allowing what is right for you to come to you, to attract what it is that you truly want. Because what you're attracting right now is, what you're manifesting is fear, a fear of loss. But finding your truth, centering everything around your truth, is going to help you begin to manifest what it is you truly desire and put you into a higher frequency to attract it to you. Does that make sense? So that's the second week of March. Okay, we're going to go back to the Secret of the Hidden Realms and get for the third week. And for this, I'm going to use the Shadowscapes. So let's see for week number 3, March 2022, for my Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I'm sorry, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Cross Watchers, not Venus. There isn't another. Yeah, fruition, abundance, reaping what you sow. Exactly what we said in the last week. Now you're starting to really bring in what it is, manifesting what it is your energy now is helping you claim. And this is abundance. That's that material and spiritual prosperity, and reaping that material abundance. Okay, so let's find out what this is. Here is the Five of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and the Page of Swords. Okay, becoming more decisive about what it is that you actually want, and knowing what makes you it almost feels like you're okay with now. You're okay being abandoned, because you know you're not ever alone, and that you feel like maybe this person that you were so clinging to, it's okay if they exit your life. You decide that, you know what, I really don't need them to be happy. There is the Four of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, feels like this Four of Swords is that you took some time and you realized, I don't know that this person is really my truth. I'm thinking differently about it now from a more healed perspective. And this was a flipper. Queen of Wands and the Strength card. There we go. The Strength card again. This is your spiritual strength here. Maybe now you realize, and here's the Queen of Wands. This is you, the Queen, Leo, Queen of Wands, that you actually are what I'm hearing is you're actually now focusing on manifesting what it is you're passionate about, and allowing your soul to express itself authentically. You're on it. You now have learned what your fated path is, but you had to decide to let this other person go, and you're okay with that now. Bottom of the deck, King of Cups. You're okay to become detached. You're actually feeling like you've liberated yourself, and now you're free to follow your own soul's passion, creating your abundance, your material and spiritual prosperity. That's beautiful. Okay, last week of March 2022 for my Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Cross Watchers. Let's see. Wants to come out. It's a little iffy. Sacred Soul Sister. Ooh. See that? Sacred Soul Sister. This is like now, this feels like a very Queen of Wands energy who is now aligning her tribe. Feels like she's aligning her tribe to whom she, oh look, there's the Lovers. It's like a new love is coming in, and there's new people coming into your life because you're at a higher frequency. You're attracting maybe some really good, positive, supportive friendships, some soul connections. You're really stepping into this divine feminine energy, and you're attracting other divine feminines. There's the Empress. What did I just say? The divine feminine energy. You are now moving into that. Look, Temperance. Very emotionally balanced now in this Empress energy, and you're attracting emotionally balanced people. There's that Five of Cups. I'm gonna have to clarify that. Two major arcana and a Five of Cups. It's kind of like maybe there is some regret that you went down that path, but here's your Queen of Wands in the challenge position now. Yeah, we definitely need to clarify what this is. Let's take two more cards and then I'm going to clarify this. Because you were in your Queen of Wands Empress energy. So what's going on? Look, Wheel of Fortune in the exact same position as the last time, that your fated path. Let's see, what else? This is amazing. And the Queen of Wands was over here. Now it's over here in the challenge position. Oh my. Okay. A little more. The Chariot. The Seven. Oh, okay. I understand. And the Queen of Cups. Okay. So what happened was there was a little bit of regret in the way you kind of handled this. It feels like kind of this breakup. It was more a sudden. You got very defensive. We have two sevens here. Yeah, you kind of got a little, you kind of got a little impulsive here. Maybe ended it abruptly, and maybe not in the way that you hold yourself in the highest esteem of how you handled that. But we have the Wheel of Fortune and the Chariot, and that is movement forward. But let's go ahead and clarify with the Crystal Visions Tarot and find out what this situation was about. That's why you're not feeling so good in this Queen of Wands energy. You did what you needed to do. The means to the end was not necessarily the right way to do it. There's the Temperance now in reverse. Okay. Queen of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Now, all of this has moved the Queen of Wands into the upright. Yeah, you became a little bit over emotional. Maybe, oh look, there's the Queen of Cups in the challenge position. Two Queens of Cups in the challenge positions. Exactly the same format. Yeah, probably got a little emotionally unbalanced here over this situation. Three of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay. Anything else? Okay, so if this hasn't happened yet, here's the Knight of Cups in the challenge position and the Four of Wands. Okay, so you got triggered, it feels like. And what happened was you didn't handle it really well. How you left this relationship. So if this, in the last week of March, if it comes up that you're going to end up ending something in order to move on, something that isn't making you happy, you know, kind of have a plan of how you're going to do it. You know, just don't like spontaneously jump in and kind of put them on the defensive. Don't get over emotional. Maybe rehearse it. Because you don't want to become unhinged and unbalanced over this. You want some stability, and you want to be able to, if this is something that you're having to leave your life in order to be in this higher vibration, you want to do it with feminine grace. Be in your Empress energy. Be in balance. Know that this is part of your soul contract. Yeah. So it feels like the last week of the month is going to be a bit rocky. But you can handle that gracefully. Handle it gracefully. Leos tend to be very passionate and impulsive. You don't want to do that. So if there's any kind of friendships, relationships, or anything that you need to do, don't be the drama queen. And, you know, just rehearse how you're going to do it. Do it with grace. I just saw the Fool card. There's new opportunity, fresh energy coming in. But handle it gracefully, please. You don't want to look back and regret how you transitioned into this higher vibration. I'm sorry I have to shuffle because I'm just guided to. So now let's take some, this is Sacred Self-Care and our empowerment. This maybe give you some suggestions on what you need to do to help get you through this. It's going to come out, so we're going to take it. Okay. Anything else? Help you manage your physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being during this month. Okay. Yeah. Flow like water. Don't get over emotional. Just go with the flow. Allow the emotions to flow through you, but don't become over emotional. Intuition. Follow your guidance, your intuition. Find a family member or, you know, somebody in your sacred soul sister to find some support, some emotional support. You know, maybe somebody you need to rehearse with. Look for fairies. Look for signs, synchronicities to help guide you. Music is going to help. Maybe some healing music. Positive affirmations. And sing right here under the music card. So if you karaoke, that's going to help. Now, these are empowerment cards. So this is going to help you with the affirmations. Feels like toward the end of the month, you're really going to be in high vibe, but be careful how you release something. You don't want to be over dramatic about it. You don't want to be overly emotional. You don't want to take quick impulsive actions that might end up causing some trauma for someone else. Remember to be in your divine grace. And if it doesn't challenge you, it won't change you. If you're going to rise, you might as well shine and go for everything they said you couldn't have. Okay, that makes perfect sense. All right. I hope this is a very positive outcome for the month of March 2022 for my Leos. Namaste.